Shalawam. I'm your brother Yahawah from the branch of GMS, South Carolina Midlands. And before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, HaQadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam to you hopeful elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalawam. The Lord is about to get rid of the problem in the earth. Alright. Yahawashi is about to deal with the so-called white man, which their biblical nationality, it goes back to the Edomites. Alright. And this man is also described as the wicked, according to Malachi 1 and 4, being the border of wickedness, and the people whom the Lord, Yahawashi, have righteous anger with, indignation with forever. Alright, the scriptures also describe Esau as being the devil. Alright, the false accuser, the slander, of the Israelites, of his brother Jacob, the deceiver. Okay, because ever since he came into rulership, him being in rulership was given by Yahawashi. According to Job 9 and 24, it reads that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and ever since he came into power or rulership, he's been pushed nothing but lies. A narrative that he's the righteous. Reasons why he would put the social construct of the label white on him. Okay, which when you look into the definition of these words, it goes into being pure, all right, being holy, being clean, all right, good, also symbolize of having the light, okay, which he's actually the complete opposite, the social construct that he put on us, especially the southern kingdom, being Judah, Benjamin, Levi, so-called African Americans, so-called Haitians, so-called Jamaicans. They put the stigma or the social construct on us as being black, when clearly we're different shades of brown. You from a hue of a darker brown on down to lighter hues of the shade brown. All right, but nonetheless, he would put the social construct on us as being black, which when you go into the definition of that, it goes into void of light, dark, ugly, these different terms. When you go to the etymology, the etymon line, going into being wicked, terrible, malicious, you see, that was all done on purpose, man. All right, but when you really, you should switch the definitions around. We're the true, white people, if you will, if you're going off the true definition of the word, and they're the true black people. All right, but nonetheless, the Lord is going to get rid of the problem in the earth, because we're at the point to where wickedness is reaching an all-time high. Okay, just as in the days of Noah, our righteous forefather Noah, Yahawashi anger got to the point to where he flooded the earth. And that's why you'll have the history, of Pangea. You look at the a picture of the world, or the map, being South America, North America. You look at the continents of Africa, Asia. You look at these land masses, they were all one landmass at once upon a time. All right, but we know that, through the history, dealing with our forefather Noah, who was instructed to build an ark, which he had faith and fear in Yahawashi, and he did, though, he followed the instructions, Yahawashi flooded the whole earth, and only spared Noah, his house, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, and and the animals, of course, of the clean and unclean animals, and that was it. Everybody else that was on the earth at the time pretty much got taken in the wrath of the Lord. No different in today's time. Right now, as we went into Job 9-24, you got the wicked in control of the earth. And what do you think is the result of them being in full control of power in the earth? Hey, wickedness is reaching an all-time high. So therefore, 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. You can conclude that Esau, Edom is the problem in the earth, and the Lord is about to, deal with Esau personally, okay, and rid him out of the earth by way of destruction, judgment. And the Lord is about to bring down a heavy judgment on Esau, which, if there's any Israelites being in tandem or in the same mindset, wishing for this place to go on, you will receive the same judgment as the wicked. Okay, along with Esau, along with the rest of the heathen nations. Okay, but we're approaching that time, man. Okay, where the Lord is about to judge the whole earth, but this judgment is mainly for Esau, the problem, the very problem in the earth. All right, let me get some precepts. I know I was quoting. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered." And we know that Esau, Edom, he's not prudent. He don't think about the future. Okay, he don't orchestrate things in the earth for the good of the people or the earth. And that's why he will be, in the stead of an unwise judge. There's nothing wise about Esau. Okay, a man that would destroy and pollute the air that you got to breathe, the water that you got to drink, and corrupt the food that you got to eat, bringing in GMO foods, and completely turn the morality of the people backwards. Hence why you got same-sex, marriages, people doing all types of lewd acts in the earth right now. So we know that the wise judge or a prudent man, it don't fit the bill of Esau. All right, but it fits the bill of Israel. Okay, Jacob, starting with the hopeful elect, the ones who have repented and turned back to Yahawashi by taking heed unto the instructions of Yahawashi, which is the instructions from the heavens. That's the way we truly are supposed to live in the earth, through the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahawashi, which when you read Psalms 147:19 through 20, he gave his word, his instructions unto Jacob, unto Israel. That's truly the wise judge in the earth, Israel. Okay, but it says, verse 2, Sirach 10:2, it says, "As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein." So we know that Esau being the wicked, we know that his officers is going to be the same, which is why you have a corrupt judicial system, corrupt men that hold the badge, supposed to uphold the law. But when you look at it, you dig deeper into what's called the police. They're the biggest gang walking the earth. The government and what they call the police, they're the biggest gang walking the earth. Which you look at the police badge with the star, it goes back to You know, those slave owners, you know, you used to have taskmasters. You know, it all stems back to that, man. You know, to when Israel was under captivity, you know, chattel slavery. You know, that's why they're so heavy or adamant on coming down on Israel, so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native Americans, man. All right? Because these are the officers of the wicked. All right? And we know that Esau, going back to Ezekiel 35:5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. You know, perpetual means everlasting, for eternity. You know, there's hatred that comes from Esau towards Jacob. All right, as we'll read on, it says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Yeah, and they're guilty of that. You know, the whole landmass of America, when you think about the history, you know, how America was established, it was taken. You know, we know when you read in the history of 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, you had the Northern Kingdom over here. You know, Northern Kingdom being so-called Hispanic, so-called Native Americans, so-called Latino tribes. They was over here inhabiting the Americas, the islands, you know. And Esau came and raped, robbed, murdered, pillaged, and took this landmass. You know, that's why when you read Numbers, what was that, Numbers chapter 35? Let's see if I got that correct. I think Numbers 35 and 33. Yep, it says, so ye, Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So you know that the blood of the children of Israel is all over this landmass, not just Northern Kingdom, right, but the Southern Kingdom that was brought over here from the west coast of Africa. Okay, when we fled during the time of 70 AD, we had Israelites dispersed, you know, in the west coast of Africa and Asia, you know, but mainly in the west coast of Africa, it's the Southern Kingdom. They were brought over, you know, here to serve chattel slavery, you know, and bloodshed along the way, getting tossed overboard, you know, harsh conditions, you know, dying from different ailments, you know, that was all bloodshed, man. Okay, and then not to forget to mention, you know, which we can't forget it, we got so many receipts of the bloodshed that was shed once we finally got over here. You know, that all goes into Esau, and Esau got to pay for that. You know, he got to pay for every Israelite blood that he shed, because this land is defiled. But going back to what we was reading, Ezekiel 35 and 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, everlasting hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel, which is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of today, which is, this is addressed to Esau, so-called white man. Okay? It says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, which that was his blessing. When you go into Genesis, the 27th chapter, he was blessed with the sword, and he used it on his brother Jacob. Okay? And all that history is being brought out. Okay, they try to come out with critical race theory, you know, try to suppress that history. No, that's a part of your history, man. Hey, shame, that's part of how you came into your glory. You established your kingdom, so to speak, through bloodshed of the children of Israel. It says, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So you see that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi got a heavy judgment awaiting Esau for touching his people. Simply as that, man. The apple of the Lord's eye. Okay. Now getting back, because I was just pretty much going into the point of the police. Pretty much when they police Jake in their neighborhoods, they prey on Jake. They shed their blood. They can delete Jake and get away with it. Because they're corrupt, just like the ruler. The wicked elites. Of Esau. It all goes back to that perpetual hatred that they have for us, man. Going back all the way to the time of Genesis, the 25th chapter, we was wrestling in the womb, and then which that would be Jacob and Esau. Jacob being our forefather, Esau being theirs, of the Edomites. Okay. We was wrestling in the womb, man. Okay, which is the same plot, the same story, that Yahawah is playing out in the earth since the beginning. The seed of the righteous versus the seed of the wicked. Okay, going all the way back to what? Cain and Abel. Cain being the seed of the wicked, Abel being the seed of the righteous. You had the seed of the woman being the seed of the righteous, the seed of the serpent. Okay, being the wicked, man. Going all the way back to the garden, man. Adam and Eve, the seed of the righteous, sons of God. And then you had the serpent, which wasn't a literal snake. It was a man with a serpent-like spirit. When you have that understanding, man. Okay, the same storyline playing out today. Jacob and Esau, or the Israelites and the Edomites. Okay. Nah, I'm making a video right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. But this is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Which, as we was going into, Esau's that unwise king, man. Okay, that's why, everybody in the earth is pretty much in a state of mourning. Okay, let me grab this real quick. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 1. Salakia. Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous, which is the Israelites, are in authority, the people rejoice. Yeah, because the state of the earth is going to flourish. Everything is going to be restored, refreshed. New heavens, a new earth. The water is going to be pure. The air, the food. The people. Ain't going to have no homeless people in the kingdom. Everything is going to be in its rightful order, man. Ain't going to be no wickedness running rampant throughout the earth. Okay, no alphabet gangs, no adultery, everything contrary, no eating unclean food. Everything's gonna be in its rightful order. And that's when, these heathens, starting with our people, that's when Israel, okay, is gonna rejoice, finally enjoy life, and then, the heathen's gonna benefit off our kingdom, man. Except for Esau, man. He gonna catch, straight hell. The other heathen nations, they're gonna catch hell for that 1,000-year period. And then they're gonna go into their own lands, that's designated for them. But Esau gonna be wiped out, man. Which we're gonna conclude with that. Being the lesson, the Lord is gonna fix the problem, take out the problem in the earth, which is Esau. Okay. But Proverbs 29 and 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's the state of the earth right now. The people of the earth, man. People catching hell. Everything is tainted, polluted. Living, the cost of living is at an all-time high. Inflation at an all-time high. It's getting to the point. You see so many people living out their cars. If I was to drive through the city, like, pretty much where my plantation at, I got to drive through the city, and when you look in the city, you know, you got the nicer parts, you know, within the inner city. But you go 2 blocks the other way, you got all these homeless Jakes, homeless Edomites, you know, and they all, you know, most of them, you know, homeless heathens, most of them are veterans, man. People that have fought and, you know, put their life on the line for this country, you know, but they're in a poor state, man, which that's one of the things that Yahawashi hate, man. Okay, you know, a man of war that's pretty much poor. Okay, to roughly paraphrase it, but that's the state of the earth under Esau. Okay, you know, but the Lord is about to fix all that. Okay, Sirach chapter 10 and verse 4. It reads, "The power of the earth is given." Salakia. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. Yahawashi. Hey, yeah. So we know why Esau is empowered, because of prophecy. Because Yahawashi, you know, the Lord being bound by his word. Hey, Esau had to fulfill his blessing. Okay. You know, his dwelling being the fatness of the earth. Him ruling by force of the sword, which he did that well, very well. He was a perfect devil, man. Okay. And, you know, Israel had to go into captivity. Esau, you know, would be in power, you know, according to prophecy, man. The man of sin had to be revealed. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. The wicked be revealed. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then the Lord, you know, he would consume him by the spirit of his mouth. The prophets would reveal him for being the wicked. You know, going to him being the problem in the earth, man. Okay, why the earth is in the state that it's in today, why everything is out of whack, why everything is upside down, backwards, because Esau, the man of sin, is ruling. You know, and he set Esau into power just to take him out of power, man, for him to, you know, get built up to the point to where his pride would be at an all-time high, his weaponry would be at the capabilities to where he will be that proud, think that he can fight against Yahawashi, the Lord, and the angels when he returns, his second return. You know, pretty much calling himself a god in the earth. You know, it was all because the Lord set him in power, man. Just like he set up Pharaoh and hardened his heart in the time of ancient Egypt. That mass exodus, the deliverance of Israel out of ancient Egypt. Same here today. In spiritual Egypt, according to Romans 11 and 8, this place is spiritual Sodom in Egypt. You know, the place of our captivity, place where wickedness would be at an all-time high. You know, sexual immorality. You know, hey, this is the point to where Esau is at, man. But reading on, Sirach 10 and 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that would be Yahawashi, okay? The king of Israel, all right? The savior of the house of Israel, who's coming back to deliver the elect and bring destruction to Esau, Edom, you know, and these 2/3 and these heathens, okay? That's what's coming, all right? The Lord is about to get rid of the problem in the earth. So let's read this. Obadiah. One chapter addressed to Edom. Obadiah 1 to 10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." You know, shame's covering him now. Shameful spewing is upon his glory. You know, his history of, you know, coming into power, into rulership in the earth is tainted by the actions which he performed against the children of Israel, the Lord's people, and that's all being revealed. Okay, his corrupt way on how, you know, he deals, you know, with commerce in the earth. You know, this whole system was, you know, pretty much against the Israelite man, the Israelite woman, you know, the Israelite household, you know, succeeding, you know, having no success. You know, he played on our curses, man. Okay, and that's all being revealed, man. Okay. and said that he's going to be cut off forever, man. That's why when you read, let's go back to the book of Sirach. Finish that out. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Yeah, the Lord about to strip the kingdom from him. You know? Because of all he has done, man. And still continue to do with pride. You know? He has no intentions on freeing us. No intentions on doing right by the children of you know, the children of Israel, the people of the Lord. Okay, the people in the earth. You know, if he can, he will rule forever in wickedness. All right, and as we know, this devil got the plan to see up everybody, to have everybody under his control, continually monitored, tracked. You know, the new form of buying and selling going digital, and while he hoards the true riches, gold and silver, the resources in the earth. You know, he got all that by deceit, and you know, if he could do it forever, he would. Which is the reason why Yahawashi is going to take the power from him, okay, and give it to his people, Israel. Starting with Yahawashi and the hopeful elect. It says, Sirach 10 and 8, one more time. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right, jumping back to Obadiah. Obadiah 1 and 10 again. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, what Esau did what the Edomites did to Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans of today. All right, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You know. And, you know, Esau, he tried to make it seem like, you know, Jacob is, you know, the problem in the earth. We the problem of the earth. Reason why he'll put our people in the forefront of wickedness. You know, recently, you got Angel Reese on a commercial eating a Mick bacon. I don't even know what the sandwich is called, but it's a McDonald's sandwich with bacon all over, and she took a good little bite out of it. All right? You know? Which, you know, this devil, he knows that that's sin. Okay? He tried to put Israel as the face of the alphabet gang. Okay? Have our people on the radio, you know, YouTube, or things of that nature with music, promoting adultery, lies, murders. Okay? But, you know, with all of that, the entertainment industry, all these movies, these shows, with all of that, you know, and you know, the Lord gonna deal with those wicked niggas that sell out and take those roles and make that music. But Amalek is at the forefront of pushing that image of Jake. You know, he is the problem in the earth, man. Okay, and that's what the prophet is, you know, exposing through the Spirit. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to get something real quick. Bear with me through the Spirit. Psalm chapter 50. All of this is good, but I'm going to get straight to the point. Psalms chapter 50. Matter of fact, let's read up. Psalms chapter 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Yeah, they call themselves the people of the Lord, right? They the children of Israel, right? They try to think that, you know, that they the holy people of the earth, the holy people of the Lord, that they walk by the instructions of the Bible, okay? But yet they don't enforce it. Being that they have control of the planet Earth, they don't enforce it, nor do they keep it. You know, they don't fit the bill of the true people of the Lord. It says, seeing thou hatest instruction, they hate the instructions of Yahawah. They hate righteousness. Reason why the earth is ruled the complete opposite. And castest my word behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him and has been partaker with adulterers. Yeah, they add to the wickedness. They forward the wickedness. They're not against it. You know, it says, "Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit." Yeah, lies. You know, Yahawashi, the Heavenly Father, the Son, the Israelites, so-called white people. You know, the angels are babies with wings. Complete blasphemy. You know, you could sleep with the same sex. You know, all types of wickedness, man. Okay. Oh, going into the Book of Mormon, having black skin is a curse. You know, but no, the complete opposite. Lacking melanin is a curse, man. Because that stigma, that sign is on the people of the Lord's curse. Okay, the curse of Cain. But he tried to flip it, man. All types of deceits in the earth. All people can make it. All people can be saved. The heathens can make it. That's all a part of Esau, Edom's deceits. And a laundry list of other things, man. It says, "Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother," which this the point. Esau is speaking, accusing, his brother. The accuser of our brethren, man. Esau painting Jake to be the image of wickedness, and trying to accuse us before the Heavenly Father. It says, "Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son." Yeah, because we both came from our foremother Rebecca, and now, he tried to paint us in the likeness of being the wicked in the earth, when truly he is. He's the wicked. Okay, and that's being revealed here in today's time. All right, but I'm gonna close it out with that Obadiah. The Lord about to get rid of the problem in the earth. Obadiah 1:18. It says, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, both the southern and the northern kingdom," so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. "And the house of Esau," so-called white man, "for stubble," starting with the wicked elite. Okay. "And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, has spoken it." Okay, so that's what the Lord ultimately got planned for Esau. After he served his 1,000 years of captivity, his hardcore bondage, payback, for what he did to the children of Israel, his brother, Jacob, and then that's the end result. Cutting them off, cutting off the seed line, the father, the nephew, uncle, the men. Because if you cut off the men, that's the end of that nation. That's what's going to happen. We're going to delete the men, women, and children of Esau, man. The seed of the wicked in the earth. So Lord will us edifying through the spirit and the power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and to you hopeful elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners. The Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to get rid of the problem in the earth, which the problem is the wicked, the devil, Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Lord will us edifying through the spirit. That I say Shalawam. Shalawam to the hopeful elect.